'Cause I'm in the stars tonight. 'Cause it's getting heavy. Can't hear the bass, boom, I'm ready. Let's go all alone. I'm into that. I'm good to go. I'm diamond. You know I glow up. Hey, so let's go. 'Cause I'm in the stars tonight. So watch me bring the fire, set the night alight.
Hey, what's up? MKBHD here. Okay, hear me out. Flagship phones getting much better and also much more expensive has made the overall landscape of phones much more interesting. Stick with me here. So there was a time not very long ago, maybe like 8 years ago, where smartphone prices used to max out at like $550. That was the highest it got. So these are phones like the Droid X and the Galaxy Nexus coming out. All in their day were amazing flagships, but basically there were only two kinds of phones back then: flagships or not flagships. But as we've all seen, the prices of these flagship phones have not so slowly crept up since then. The Google Play Edition M7, one of my favorite phones, $599, RIP Google Play Edition. Then in 2014, the Galaxy S5 launched for $649, and the iPhone 6 Plus launched at $749. And by 2017, we had the iPhone 10 launching for $1,000 and raising plenty of eyebrows. So now fast forward to 2020, and a bleeding edge folding smartphone will run you anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000. And so we also just got the announcement here of the Galaxy S20 Fan Edition. And at first, at least for me, it was kind of confusing to try to answer the question, like, what is a fan edition? Like we saw, we did the Note 7 fan edition back in the day when the Note 7 had its battery issues. But what is a fan edition? Is it just for fans? For only fans? But the phone itself has got a Snapdragon 865, just about the highest end chip available, short of the 865 Plus. There's a nice big, bright 6.5-inch 120 hertz display, but it's a 1080p panel, and you can tell it's not their highest end. And typically, I wouldn't call out bezels that are this thin already, but hey, there's a little bit of bezel here. And it is a flat display, which I actually like. And you're also looking at a 4,500 milliamp hour battery with wireless and reverse wireless charging, triple cameras at 12, 12, and 8 megapixels, a 32 megapixel selfie camera in their smallest hole punch cutout ever, an IP68 water resistant rating, and a plastic back, so metal side rails, and the whole rear is plastic in one of any of these 6 colors it comes in. So this one's blue. It looks even darker in person actually than it does in the official images. But yeah, so it's a, what is it? It's a trimmed down Galaxy S20 basically, with a better battery life and a better selfie camera cutout, but also worse cameras. It's hard to say exactly what the fan edition is, but then the $699 price tag ultimately solidified it for me. See, the fan edition doesn't really have a theme yet. Matter of fact, you can probably make the argument that the biggest fans are actually the least likely to buy